Hello, once again. Thank you for tuning in. And if it's the first time here, my name is Chandra, and I hope this message blesses you or somebody out there. And today's topic is Inexhaustible God. I'm going to talk about my Father and things that He does that are extraordinarily. And I hope somebody out there will be inspired and try our Father, this God, and see if they will get the same thing. So every time I think that I know my Father and I've seen it all, He will do something that will blow my mind. He will do things beyond my wildest imagination. I know that my Father wants us to want something bigger and greater all the time, but His moves can be so overwhelming and amazing. You will think that you deserve something after praying, and He will give you something different and extraordinary, something bigger. He's so unpredictable, people, and there's so much to God. So when you think that He will come, sometimes like you think like He will come from left, but He will come from right. He loves to surprise His children all the time. And every time I get settled and get used to His love, He will show me more love. And He will even give me something out of the ordinary. In the world, people say they fall in love, but with God, His love raises you up. It can transform you and transform you to something beautiful. And every time you talk to Him and you think that you're used to His voice, He will pop up a revelation, something completely different, and that thing will blow your mind because He's constantly renewing our mind. And sometimes I'll cry and shout out of frustration and say, why me? Why God? He'll keep silent. Then with time, everything will make sense and everything will work out for my good. Even in the book of Deuteronomy 10:17, it said, for the Lord your God is God of gods, Lord of lords, and the great God, mighty and awesome, who shows no partiality or nor takes a bribe. Sometimes I can think of something and He will provide answers. God His love has got so much substance. It nourishes your mind and your soul. And every time I get angry or try to hate on people that have hurt me so much, He will lower me to that standard so that I can see them from a different perspective and understand where they were coming from. Sometimes I look at it and I was like, oh my God, you blow my mind all the time. And sometimes I'll feel lonely and alone. I will feel the presence of the Holy Spirit, and it will remind me that it's there with me all the time. And I'll be filled with so much joy. And sometimes when I feel my worst, lost and confused, and He will direct me to the answers in His word, which is in the Bible. Sometimes I will feel down. He will do something to lift up my spirit. His mercy endures forever. There is so much security in His love. It covers all our iniquities. And sometimes I will read one chapter, same chapter, I'll read it 3 times, but He will always give me different revelations. How wonderful is that? And whenever I lose hope, think that I've seen it all, He can't do anything, He will bring something completely different. The more I get to know Him, the more He blows my mind with revelation of His love. Love of God, when it arrests you, it begins to overflow. And people around you, they can see that radiance in your face. They can see that you're getting something that is extraordinary. And sometimes you can be from a place of brokenness and depression, and God's love, it will bring you to another spectrum, wholesomeness. That's so mind-blowing, people of God. And sometimes He has seen the worst of us, but He will still love us. He will still value us, and He will see us special, which is something that is really, really interesting. And when His love arrest you all the time. All you want to do is to intercede for his people and love them, because the love is all over you. So my Father is so inexhaustible, and I always advise people that come and try this love. Try Jesus. You will never fail. You will feel loved. It's so overwhelming. Even in the book of Psalms 147:5, it said, "Great is our God and abundant in his power, and his understanding is beyond measures." People, I want people to come and try him and see him, because he's so inexhaustible. He's everything and it's more. And every time you think you know, he will add more, and he will give more, and he will give more. So I hope somebody out there has been blessed by this message. And if you have, please like and share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and God bless you.